Yo, what is going on today, guys? I'm back with an Arcanine deck profile. This deck has been shredding in online tournaments and honestly just the online ladders as well. And yeah, I'm going to be showcasing my deck. Basically, it's pretty standard. Two Growliths, two Arcanines, and then the two Moltres. Obviously, because Moltres is the reason a lot of these fire decks can't work. Just because all the energy costs, you could easily set them up very fast with Moltres. We play two potions because obviously Arcanine does damage himself, and we want to be able to not tie games because we only have 20 HP remaining, and then we actually kill ourselves as we beat the opponent. And obviously sometimes you just need a potion on Moltres or Arcanine just to live that one extra hit. 2 X speed, so we could swap out Moltres very easily after we set up Arcanine. 2 Pokeballs obviously to get the Growlithe or Moltres. The 1 red card because we have room and this is like a competitive deck. We play the 1 old Amber. This could be any fossil obviously, but we play it in case we get Sabrina, so we don't have to put in something we don't want to put in. I know a lot of people like to play the Aerodactyl along with the fossil. I personally just don't like it because then the Aerodactyl sometimes is just a dead card in the hand if the fossil is dead. And if I'm already in a scenario where like Aerodactyl is going to win me the game, I'm most likely losing anyways. And it's all going to come down to luck anyways. So like I'll just cut the pain of getting bad luck out and by being able to have more support cards in my deck and not running the Aerodactyl. Obviously 2 Professor Research, 2 Giovanni so we get one-shot stuff like Zapdos EX and Starmie EX, and then the 2 Sabrinas just because we have so much room in the deck that there's nothing else so far because this is all the trainer cards we have, and all the other ones are not really that good in this deck. Like Pokédex, for example, this is only 2-stage evolution, so we don't need it. Anyways, yeah, that is the deck profile, and let's go to the games. So we are going first. Going first actually really sucks with this deck because we want to be able to go second with Moltres and use his ability obviously first. The only benefit is we do get like if we do have Growlithe, for example, we could evolve him very easily. Obviously we don't have either of those, so hopefully we actually do draw Pokeball. Hopefully we actually get obviously Growlithe off this. We do get the second Moltres. That is probably like one of the worst case scenarios, but also we do have the Professor Research, so we can still draw stuff. So we do draw the Growlithe, we do have the red card, which I'm going to save for later. And yeah, honestly, we just placed the Growlithe and then the other Moltres. And then the good thing is we have both the X speed, so once we actually do get Arcanine set up, we can just put him in instantly. mewtwo EX is kind of scary with this deck, because yeah, we do a lot of damage. We do still have the 2-shot it, so he can easily get the like the 150 ramp up. Obviously he doesn't right now. And because obviously he doesn't have any of the things, that's why I'm not going to red card him. And then hopefully we get a really good flip off this, and then hopefully we actually draw Arcanine soon. And that's like one of the worst case scenarios with this deck. What might have to happen, honestly, depending on what we draw, if we don't draw in the Arcanine, we might have to put all the energy in the Moltres and then attack with this Moltres, but we possibly might just lose because of this. We do have the potion, which means it's going to take more than 3 attack for Mewtwo to kill us unless he obviously Giovanni's. And if I do draw Sabrina, I'm going to Sabrina this other one in. Yeah, so he can't attack with us. Like, he could set this one up, whatever, bro. So we do draw the last Pokeball. At least we thin out the deck. So all we have left are like the Arcanines to draw for Pokemon wise. But we still have 8 cards left. We still do have one more. Yeah, we still have one more Professor Research. This is looking pretty bad for us. Is he still 2-shot us if he is a Giovanni from here? The question is, do I want to... I kind of want to do the 70 damage of our Moltres. I'm not sure if it's the best thing to do. What I'm actually going to do, I think, is I'm going to put one on this one. And I'm going to X-speed out next turn just so he doesn't get any free life already. And then hopefully we actually get some good rolls. And dude, we probably just lose the game off that. I mean, that's just how the game is sometimes. You know, it's the same thing when you're using a water deck or Misty. You can't just lose because you get a really bad Misty. Where like with Misty, usually Misty is just like a bonus. Where Moltres, you really need to get these Moltres lands to win. Considering we got 0, we honestly probably just lose. Unless we get like a God one next turn. He finally does have the Kirlia. So now I'm going to red card him now, which he actually red cards us first, which is not the worst situation, but it's pretty bad. At least we do draw Arcanine. But now we can't XP to put this other Moltres in for free. Which is what I really wanted to do. Actually, we do draw that. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Because I don't want him to just... I mean, either way, one's gonna die, actually. But at least it makes him waste the energy if I do this. We just have to at least get 2 on this next Moltres flip. So far, we've gotten 0. There's no reason to Sabrina because he'll just put in the Curlia and then retreat. And obviously, he might even have an XP in his hand, which he most likely does. I should have red carded earlier, probably, but I didn't want to give him the routes because he didn't have it for so long. Yeah, now we just Inferno Dance here. And then we have to at least get 2 or else we just straight lose this game. Okay, bet. We actually do get exactly 2. That's nice. And the thing about this is he low-key could just slowly attack Moltres, but if he does that, then I'm going to just build up enough and just one-shot him. When Arcanine comes out, because I'll do the 70 damage to him, and then Arcanine will be able to clean it up. He probably is going to get the Gardevoir stuff online though, so I think we might just lose either way just because we had so bad rolls in the beginning that we weren't able to start the damage output fast enough to keep up with the Mewtwo. But like, we'll have to see how it goes. And then he's choosing not to do it, which I think is a smart play for him. Which that's why I'm just going to build this up, like kind of like force him to use the 150. But like if he gets Gardevoir, then he just wins either way. We at least do get 2, so we can set up the other Arcanine. But not like it's really going to do much. An endgame possibility is if we do like wipe out this Mewtwo EX. What we can do is Sabrina and then win on one of the Gardevoirs because Arcanine does one-shot them. Gardevoir only has 110 HP. It's still might possible to win. I'm not too sure. It all kind of depends what he does. Like if he doesn't one-shot this Moltres right now, then Arcanine does come in, and if he doesn't have the Gardevoir, we do kill it in 2 turns. But then this other one just finishes off. But yeah, so actually I think we just lose either. Yeah, we just lose either way. I think he has to seriously misplay let us win this match. And he doesn't actually have Gardevoir yet, it looks like. What do I want to do in this situation? I mean, it wouldn't matter if he... I mean, he's just going to one-shot everything either way. I don't think the potion is really going to matter. I just basically want him to be forced to either, I guess, use a Giovanni or just actually side drive on... I think the only time we possibly win is if he uses side drive on this. Then the other one just comes out and then kills us, so... I don't even think that really does anything. I guess we can just try it and see what's going to happen. And if for some reason he doesn't kill us with Moltres, we might have a chance because we could retreat this Arcanine. And then this Arcanine dies, we bring in the other one. But like I said, if he gets Gardevoir, we just lose. Like Arcanine is like more suited, like better suited off phase than the Pikachu, just because we one-shot Pikachu and we also one-shot Zapdos with the Giovanni. And he actually does use the Giovanni. And yeah, we just lose because we send him to the next one and then he just one-shots us. So anything we do in this situation, we just lose. It's like the annoying scenario. Like if we were able to send out Arcanine earlier, if we actually had energy on it, we'd possibly win this game, but we got 2-0 things on Moltres back to back. But still pretty close. At least we could knock out that Mewtwo, but then the next one just comes out and one-shots us. That's like if Arcanine had like, well actually either way, if Arcanine had more HP, he would still just go one-shot because he damages himself. So the Mewtwo matchup sometimes can be rough if you have bad luck, but you still can win the matchup. It all just like depends. Okay, so now we actually have Growlithe, we do have a Pokeball, and we are going second, so if we do draw like an X speed off this, like just obviously off the draw or Professor Research, and get Moltres off the Pokeball, that's a pretty good situation. Then we also have the Old Amber, so we can't get Sabrina. But we also are most likely playing a Blaine deck. I mean, I know I've seen some Ninetales not use the Blaine card and like be in like other fire decks. Like I've seen like a Ninetales Charizard and like a Ninetales Arcanine, so we'll just have to see what it actually is. We do draw the Arcanine, that's actually pretty huge though. We could look, just keep stacking it up real quick, or we can stack up the one at the back. Let's just see what we draw first. So he has 5 cards in his hand. I'm just gonna red card him just to be that guy. We do have the X speed. I'm just probably just play it safe, and I'm just gonna charge up the one in the back because I don't want to put all the things on this guy and then Ninetales just comes out in 2 turns and kills us, or it does a lot of damage. I think it's just the safest to do this one in the back, and then if this one's still alive for some reason, we just X speed out. Like one of the problems with this deck is like you only do run 6 Pokemon. Obviously 7 if you count the Old Amber being like a pseudo Pokemon. But yeah, sometimes you just don't draw the good stuff. Obviously like we draw Arcanine. That's pretty decent. We could easily get him set up. But I'm just talking about like more like just in general. I feel like the sweet Pokemon spot is like either like 8, anywhere from like 8 to 10 is like the perfect like number of Pokemon to have. And then obviously depending on the deck you could have more if you could actually fit stuff in and actually it works with the deck. So this Professor Research is actually pretty nice. I don't really care about Moltres anymore because like we already have Arcanine gonna be set up next turn. This Growlithe is going to die. And we do get the Moltres off this. So what I think I honestly am gonna do is obviously play this Moltres, and I'm gonna X-speed out for the Fossil just because in a case we do want a second Arcanine, I don't want this Growlithe to be dead. Obviously we could just get Sabrina right away, but if that happens, that happens, and then we'll just let the Growlithe die. Because I don't want to put Moltres in, and like, because then we would not be able to charge up Arcanine, and then obviously Arcanine just one-shots anything in the Blaine deck, so I'm feeling pretty good. Also, he doesn't have like anything that can kill us besides Ninetales. Ninetales with Blaine only does 120, so even he wouldn't even be able to kill us after we attack once. And we also do have 2 Sabrina, so we're just actually in a really good position. Now we just discard this, send Arcanine in, kill this Farfetch'd. Obviously you won't be able to use Blaine and Giovanni on the same turn, so we're just chilling. One shot this, he sends the Ninetales to do damage to us, and then we just, or if he doesn't, we just Sabrina it anyways. So, and he just doesn't, and then I think the low-key, the wave here is Arcanine EX. Like unless we draw the other one next turn, I think we just build up Moltres to do the 70 attack damage. His Arcanine is gonna faint here, yeah. This is kind of scary for us. You know what, honestly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna potion up so we don't kill ourselves. And so he's gonna have to attack us one more time. And then yeah, I think we just build up. We build a Moltres or we take the chance. Like how many? Okay, so we have 5 cards. You know, I lost the game earlier. I was recording and I didn't like how it came out, but we lost because I was too scared to draw Arcanine. Like I was too scared to draw my evolution, and I just lost because of that shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just attack Arcanine. I'm gonna put everything on Growlithe, and you know, if we don't draw Growlithe, we don't draw Growlithe, or I mean Arcanine. I mean. Because Moltres wouldn't be able to kill Ninetales anyways. And, you know, if another Blaine, he could potentially just kill us. Even though, like, if we attack first, we would kill it. But with potions and stuff, I don't want to take the chance. Actually, even with potions, we would still kill it. So it's probably the safer play to do Moltres, but we actually have the Sabrina. So we would have just honestly won with Moltres, but the thing on Moltres is we could use Moltres now to actually stack up stuff on Arcanine, so yeah, maybe I should just place it down anyways. But I mean, we can swap now. Arcanine EX, we have 4 cards left in our deck. Do we still have a Professor Research? No, we don't. But we have so it's 1 Arcanine, 1 Giovanni, I think another potion, another X speed. So we should be drawing it pretty soon. Worst case scenario, we can just keep swapping between these two. Also, what I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna Sabrina this also, just so it won't be able to do 90 damage to us next turn, and he's either gonna have to waste an X speed if that's what he has in his hand, or an energy to be able to retreat. So low key, depending on what I get. Yo, honestly, I'm just gonna put one. No, I'll just put both on Growler for now. I almost wanted to just put both of them on Moltres, so we get attack on Moltres, and then just kill this Ponyta if he doesn't have a Rapidash, but I mean, we have 3 cards left in our deck. 4 cards, I mean. We should hopefully draw the Arcanine pretty soon. And if we really have to, I'll just, I mean, he Sabrina's us, but, like, whatever, because, I mean, I'll just put it on this Moltres, and I mean, we do have the 1 XP, so we could still swap out. Actually kind of getting dicey now, because if he draws Blaine or a Giovanni, okay, this potion actually really helps us. I was kind of gonna get scared, honestly, if, we didn't draw that potion, because we would be in range of a Blaine or a Giovanni if he had it, but let's see. If we just can get at least 1, that would be really good. And of course we don't. Of course we don't. I mean, either way, he shouldn't have any more Sabrinas, I don't think. Oh, he might still have 1. But even if he Sabrinas us, we have 1 on each, so we can just easily retreat them. We really need to draw this Arcanine. Oh wait, I just realized if he has Blaine, he still just one-shots us. Does he actually have Blaine? No, we have 1 more turn to live. If we don't try Arcanine, we just lose now. Dude, what we have to do now is we have to retreat this one. Oh, so it's an X-Speed or Arcanine, dude. We have to do this one. This one will live if he has a Blaine. Oh, this is just getting really annoying, dude. I'm gonna have to Sabrina this Rapidash back in, and hopefully he doesn't have an X-Speed again. Either way, once we do get Arcanine, like, we one-shot him, so I'm not really worried about that. But we're not doing good right now. We're getting really bad luck with these Moltres at the end. And like a Sabrina would just lose us the game. Actually, not potentially, because he wouldn't be able to kill Growlithe, and then obviously if you use Sabrina, you can't. He did draw the X speed, so I'm assuming he either has Sabrina or Blaine. If he has Sabrina, we just lose. What is it gonna be? He doesn't. Okay, so there's still a chance. Literally, it all depends on this next draw. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You can't make this up. You can't literally make this up. We like 19 cards, 19 out of 20, bro, and we don't draw the second Arcanine. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Anyways, I mean, that's how it is sometimes when you play a deck like this with only 1 evolution. But that's just terrible, bro. I mean, in any other scenario where we draw the Arcanine, we one-shot everything in the deck and we just win. But, of fucking course, that's not how it goes. Anyways, on to the next game. Hopefully we can actually win this time and not get screwed over by bad luck. But, you know, we have Moltres and Growlithe, so that should be a good sign. Like, I'm trying to showcase why this deck is good. and then I get like the worst luck imaginable where I like this is what always happens. Same thing was happening to me when I was trying to showcase the Charizard and Arcanine in one deck build, and it was just getting really annoying. At least we went second, so we can use Moltres. We do actually draw the second Growlithe, which is cool. Now let's hope we actually draw these 2 Arcanines this time, but that's besides the point. Okay, that's a good sign. We already got one. And we only got one. Nice. Everything that could go wrong has just been going wrong. At least we do get one. I mean, one is better than nothing at the end of the day. But that's like the one problem for the fire decks. Like, dude, if you just get bad Moltres, like, you kind of just are screwed. I'm assuming he has red card in his hand, or maybe just using it to use it. But I'm surprised because I don't know why people be using this card. Anyways, we might just get gimmicked out with dugtrio anyways. Doesn't matter, we can't even attack. But honestly, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna actually just have to build everything on Moltres and kill this dugtrio at some point. Oh, thank God. We do have the 2 potions. I really do think the wave is still just to build up Moltres. I mean, Moltres is still a good attacker. I mean, 70 damage is not bad. There's no reason to use the potions yet, though. Okay, thank you. So now at least we have 1 Arcanine, and yeah, okay, I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. There it is. And I think it's just, yeah, done to this Pokemon. So if we do draw Sabrina, we could kill the Sandshrew in the back if it does land the heads to protect itself. Okay, so nice, we just kill it, and we probably just win the game. I mean, use the Pokeball, thin out the deck. I am gonna use a potion in case he has sand. I'm gonna use 2 potions actually in case he has Sandslash with a Giovanni in the back. But we already have this Arcanine built up. There's no reason to switch it in now when Moltres could easily just get the kill on dugtrio. Heat Blast, kill it. Moltres dies, or if he lives. I mean, obviously he's gonna live next turn, but then we can just bring in Arcanine and then just sweep the rest of it. And then, I mean, we also have the Giovanni, so we just one-shot this. We might not even need Arcanine for this game. He might just sweep with Moltres, to be honest. Unless he does have Sandslash, because we won't be able to one-shot that, and then Sandslash will probably finish us off. But he's actually playing dugtrio and Sandslash in a machamp EX deck. I'm kind of surprised to see all 3 of those together. With the Hitmonlee, I just feel like that'd be like a lot of cards. Or like Pokemon cards, but... I guess we just build up the other Arcanine up in case we draw it. I mean, we don't really need this old... Actually, I don't mind the old Amber because we don't really need the second Moltres in right now anyways. And yeah, we just Giovanni and then kill it. And then next turn, whatever comes in, we just send an Arcanine and kill it. So yeah, scrap this Arcanine deck. This is actually just a Moltres deck. Moltres is just a sweeper. We actually just set up Arcanine in the back to make them scared. And yeah. Like realistically, like obviously if Machamp EX did come out if we drew it earlier, Arcanine would be an MVP. But I mean, he just dies next turn. Like, yeah, he does 50 damage though. It's like, well, actually, we gotta send an Arcanine now, and then we just one-shot this before he even gets Machamp set up, and then we just win. Or honestly, we already killed everything else with Moltres. Might as well just continue. And Moltres sweep. So I mean, we got stuff set up pretty early. We're facing a deck where everything just dies to Moltres, and the stuff that doesn't die to Moltres, like the enemy or opponent, didn't really get out until it was already too late. Because even like, for example, if we didn't have that Sabrina, we easily just switch an Arcanine one shot the machamp or machoke, whatever it's called, and then we just win. Also, if I'm leaning in the video, it's usually because I'm not talking as loud as I usually do, so I'm leaning closer to the mic, which is right here. So that's why I'm like kind of like leaned in right now. So we draw 2 Pokeballs, so we're guaranteed a Moltres at least. We also have the X speed, which is perfect, and we're finally facing a Pikachu deck. So I'm actually glad because this is what I've been trying to showcase the most. So we do have the 2 Pokeballs. We do have the 2 X speeds. We could X speed instantly, so we don't take any damage on a Growlithe. If he does put it on this Pikachu, we don't take the 20 extra damage. And I think that's just a play, because even if we get Sabrina after we have the second Moltres, like I was like thinking like if we had 2 Growlithes out in the Moltres, I guess I actually, yeah, I didn't want to like have the Moltres in and then get Sabrina and then have to waste another X speed to get it back in. But I thought we have 2, it doesn't really matter if he Sabrina's us, we just put the other one in because it has no energy on it. Anyways, hopefully we just draw Arcanine first, or really fast, I mean, and then I one shot the Pikachu EXs that are eventually going to come in, which I'm assuming are going to be in the deck because it's electric with Pikachu. I've never seen a Raichu deck built without Pikachu EX because there's no reason not to run it, but maybe I'll be surprised. Either way, I mean, Arcanine just sweeps everything in the electric deck anyways. Would you draw the Professor Research? Best case scenario, drawing Arcanine right now. And if I do draw Arcanine right now, honestly, like, okay, it's only 1 energy, so I'm gonna take the gamble of Moltres just because. But like, I could just like start stacking up Arcanine right away, and then by the time Moltres dies, I could just stack up Arcanine. But like I said, like, I might as well just go for the gamble, and then we already get it paid off, and we won. We just won the lottery. Now we just literally X speed next to, bro. I hate when it does that. I don't know why. I'm literally clicking okay, but yeah. I mean, dude, if he doesn't even have anything, we just shot him with Arcanine next turn. Hopefully he does have more stuff because I actually want to be able to play a game with the Pikachu deck, not just have him concede because he has a bad hand, and that's perfect. Let's go. So does he have any other Pokemon is what I'm interested in. And then even if he does, like, we send Arcanine in next turn, we one shot this Pikachu. Pikachu will not be able to kill us because we will be at 130 HP. Maximum Pikachu can do is 100, and then we just kill Pikachu EX and then we win the game. And then, for example, if Moltres EX actually comes out after we kill this Pikachu, we have the Giovanni, and then Arcanine still one shots the Moltres EX and we win the game because obviously EX gives you 2 HP. Apparently this guy just has no other basic Pokemon, or he's just saving them so he doesn't get Sabrina'd. But I don't know why you would save, I don't know why you would like do that in this situation, because if we did get Sabrina, that'd actually probably be the worst case scenario. But maybe he just, like I said, maybe he just has a really bad hand. And I actually do have this other, I don't know where I'm going to place this. I think he just concedes. I mean, even though it was in a long game, you just, like, Pikachu EX normally, like, against other decks, like, you're not one-shotting him that fast. Where, like, Pikachu EX, like, yeah, like, maybe he'd have, like, an extra turn and find all the stuff he needs. But in this deck, you just instantly just kill him. So I'm going to play one more game showcasing this deck, and that'll be the final battle. Because, I mean, we had some good games. We had some games we lost to luck where we easily could have won if we just didn't draw Arcanine on the bottom of the deck. But it is the game we play. It is a card game. So, we're going second. I didn't see if we're going second or not. We are going first. Little kind of sucks. So Team Rocket Control is we're playing against. This can be interesting. Best case scenario is we actually draw the Growlithe right now. We do. And in this situation, okay, well, in my mind, I was like, well, let me not place this down in case I get Sabrina. But I also don't want to get red carded. So I'm just going to place this down so next turn we can evolve it straight away. And then if we get Sabrina or red carded, it's just so be it. I think this is just the most optimal play in the situation we can do. Because if we don't play it down, then we get red carded, like, we probably just lose. Because we won't have anything else. Obviously, we can draw something like a godlike hand. Okay, well, speaking of red card, there it is. Oh man. Oh, hopefully we draw Arcanine off this Professor Research. If not, that's gonna kind of suck. So we have 2 Giovannis also. I mean, we literally just one-shot everything in this game once we do get Arcanine up, so it all just depends if we draw him. We actually draw a second Growlithe. That's really kind of bad for us. I just have to hope he doesn't have Arbok in his hand, because if he has Arbok in his hand, he's going to ramp up damage too fast. Like, obviously, it also depends on what our flips are. And if we even draw Arcanine on the next turn, we do get 2. That is, like, the best case scenario. Like, obviously not the best, because 3, but, like, that is, like, really good. Because for, like, if we do draw Arcanine next, we just start killing everything. Because we have the 2 X speeds. All depends. And do we have, I forget, we already used, yeah, we only used 1 Professor Research. I'm assuming if he's doing this play, he has a Weezing in his hand, but maybe he just doesn't want Ekans to die. Yeah, he does have Weezing. He's gonna slowly be able to chunk Moltres down. And he is putting in, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to let this one die, or take a lot of damage. You know what? Low key, not the worst situation, because I get low key. I mean, if I don't draw the Arcanine, I can just kind of build up Moltres, and Moltres is going to be basically full HP. And I could just start damaging the Weezing like that. I mean, he'll probably Koga out, but yeah, now at least, depending on what I draw next turn, I have 2 attackers. And Growlithe will die next turn if he attacks, which lets me get the first hit on Weezing. So how many cards do we have left? We have 10 cards. We have 1 Professor Research and then 2 Arcanine. So we have like 3 things out of 10 we could draw. That'd be really good for us. I'm gonna send in Moltres in, obviously, because we don't have the second Arcanine yet. But if we do get it, then we just put it in. Okay. So we have 9 cards left in our deck. And we draw the Arcanine, and I was low-key, let's use the 2 X speeds. Because in case we need attack on Moltres later on and swap out with Arcanine. I thought I had 2 X speeds for some reason, but I guess we don't. We only had 1. Actually, I think we had 2, then we got red carded, right? Anyways, Weezing's dead. Arbok comes in, we just kill it. So we just win this game. We should have put the old Amber in. But, I mean, we still win, dude. We still have enough energy on Moltres to be able to swap it out again. I mean, even with Grimer, I don't think he could actually win. Because, I mean, it's going to take too many energies. He is going to Moltres. I mean, I get it. But I don't really see a point. We just swap it back out next turn. And he has no Sabrinas left. So, Arcanine just clean finishes the game. We do draw the second Arcanine, which we can't use. But, doesn't matter. And then, like I said, like he can't even Sabrina us again. I'm just gonna do this to get out of the hand. I'm gonna potion up just in case some weird stuff happens. I might as well be at full HP, and he just concedes because he knows there's no chance of winning this. Like he'll send in Muck, but Muck won't be able to attack next turn, and then it'll be my turn, and then I just kill Muck. So, anyways, yeah, that's the showcase of the deck. Just basically how powerful this deck can be. Obviously, there's like certain situations where it can be bricky. Where like you just don't draw the card you need, or even if you do, you just your enemy has enough damage to where like it doesn't matter. Like Arcanine has a lot of damage, they just like match the damage with you because they get the better cards first. Anyways, yeah, peace out, and I hope you guys have a great day.